Perhaps one of the most distinctive buildings in Tacloban City is the Santo Niño Heritage Museum, the repository of priceless works of art. Rare carvings of ivory, paintings, sculptured figures, icons, and rare books from all over the world. Built in the early 80s, the image of the Holy Infant of Prague, or the Santo Niño, was enshrined prominently in the center of the ground floor. The banig, a local mat woven from the local weed called tikog, and the signature product of Basay Samar, is the motif adopted in the inner and outer walls of the building. Grand ballrooms with chandeliers and thematically designed bedrooms, like Muslim and Igorot settings, butterfly-filled rooms, coconut-inspired rooms, and rooms fully decorated with shells, and primitive-type rooms show the artistic taste of the former First Lady, Imelda Romualdez Marcos, a native of Tacloban City and who personally supervised the finishing touches of the structure. Most of the rare items were gifts for the presidential couple from several heads of state and royal friends who had visited the Philippines. Simply wandering through the streets of Tacloban, one cannot avoid encountering the many remnants of some of the most significant moments of Philippine history, along with the personalities behind them. Even upon entering Tacloban City, one is greeted by the famous Boy Scout monument, which is the first in the world to be erected in human form. This is but one of the many monuments that clearly marks both the richness and the pride taken in Tacloban's colorful history. One of the most historically significant events was the momentous Leyte landing that is forever etched in every Filipino's memory with the famous promise, "I shall return," spoken by no other than General Douglas MacArthur. This promise was indeed fulfilled in 1944 when MacArthur returned to the shores of Palo, just 10 kilometers from Tacloban City, to defeat Japanese forces in one of the largest naval battles in history, in the Battle of Leyte Gulf during World War II. This historic moment is perpetuated in the larger-than-life golden statues of MacArthur and his men at the famous Leyte Landing Memorial Park. MacArthur is regaled as a hero in Tacloban as the arrival of American forces marked the end of the 3 years of Japanese occupation, which locals who survived this period remembered it to be one of the darkest times in history.
During the Japanese time, we were eating only lugaw in the evening. Our plates were flat, and then we had this small fish, parokpot, fried. We called that medalla. That was our own. And there were many prohibitions. We did not go out often. But during liberation, that was the time we had plenty of food. And there were many influences from America. And then there were many concert pianists who came here. There were many shows. There were many parties and many cultural events that influenced us a lot. Oh, there are so many. And as teenagers, young people, we enjoyed it. We had no worries.
Tacloban remains to be a melting pot of people and cultures from all corners of the region, and even from around the world. This fact is most apparent in the local cuisine of Tacloban, where one will find some of the best of local and international cuisine. Practically every city in the Philippines has their own local lechon, or roasted pig. But few can boast of it like they can in Leyte, as lechon is one of the specialties in the area. One thing that makes the lechon different here is that they use native dark-haired pigs, as opposed to the white pigs used in other provinces. At Timo Romanos, a family-owned lechonan in Tacloban, they are known for their lechon de leche, or suckling pig. This local lechon has become so popular that they receive orders from all over the country, including cities such as Cebu and Manila. With their special mix of herbs and spices and a secret technique in bringing out that glistening golden brown crisp, it is no surprise why people would do anything to get a taste of the lechon at Timo Romanos. One of the greatest things to discover in any city are the places where one can experience the best of local cuisine. And even better if it's on a budget. The Dahil Sayo eatery started out from simple home-cooked meals, which led to their claim to fame as people flocked to try their famous home-style bulalo. Presented in a simple canteen style known as turo-turo, meaning to point, diners pick and choose from a spread of favorite Filipino dishes by pointing at the ones they want on their plate. As for those having a hard time choosing, they can go ahead and try everything at Stephanie's Smokehouse. This popular all-you-can-eat buffet features a complete spread of some of the tastiest local dishes. Not only is the food fresh and delicious, but for only 200 pesos or $4 per person, one can have a feast to feed a family. Being in a city surrounded by water, it is only safe to assume that you can find the freshest seafood dishes in Tacloban. True enough, Ocho Seafood and Grill Restaurant offers the tastiest seafood dishes cooked just the way you like it. Owned by Edric and Liesl Yao, they offer a variety of specialty dishes, such as sinigang sa miso, a tangy fish stew, sarad, a local seafood delicacy, and porbidang kangkong, a spicy version of stir-fried greens. Although the claim of fame of Ocho is that they cater to the tastes of their customers and willingly request diners to tell them precisely how they would like their dish to be prepared. Now that's service with style, and great taste too. One of the most unexpected treats that one will find in Tacloban City is a chance to dine at perhaps one of the top Italian restaurants in the country. Owned by an Italian expat that settled down in Tacloban, Giuseppe's has been serving authentic Italian food for almost 18 years. While most dishes are made with only the finest ingredients imported from Italy, owner and head chef Joseph Bonavitacola occasionally experiments by mixing in some Filipino flavors, such as their focaccia bread with queso, a local cheese made from Carabao's milk. Giuseppe's brings the Tacloban dining experience to nothing short of gastronomic. A trip to Tacloban isn't complete without a taste of the local treats that are native to Leyte. One of the must-try delicacies is the binagol. This dessert is made from a root crop locally called talyan, which is mashed and molded into a coconut shell, then cooked in a homemade tin oven for 8 hours. Another favorite treat is the local version of suman, called moron. This scrumptiously soft and sweet dessert is made from ground sticky rice and coconut milk, mixed with dark chocolate and peanuts. Roscas is a crunchy, semi-sweet cookie that is a favorite in Tacloban. In Tacloban, one will find historical monuments alongside cutting-edge technology, modern convenience alongside unspoiled nature preserves, tradition alongside innovation. Tacloban is a small city with big ambitions. It is an old world with a new life. It is a city with a colorful past and an even brighter future.
That's why, I'd like to invite everyone from all over the world. Drop by and see Tacloban City. You hear of us, you've heard of us, but it's really different if you come here. And don't come here just to stay for a day or two. Come here and stay for a week or two. And I can't guarantee you that you can leave because, when you come here, you'd really like to stay here for a long time. So, welcome, and I would love to see you all here in the city of Tacloban.